Hey everyone, most of y'all know me as the biggest math fan of Malden High School or the unpaid intern.
When I say go, you say math. Go. Math. Go. Math.
Being part of this school, doing all what I do, means creating a positive environment and making sure everyone's comfortable and happy. But there's something I constantly notice, and it really gets me, whether it's scrolling through social media or just hearing chatter around the school. There's this constant stream of negativity directed at our football players, and honestly, players from other schools too. I see comments like, "You guys suck, just quit, there's no point." Or even in school, "Why even bother showing up to the games, you guys suck." And I think what a lot of people don't realize, you guys are really impacting them with your words. Honestly, I get bullied too. "Hey Roy, you're embarrassing, you should move schools, you should just stop cheering at the games, blah blah blah." I'm not gonna stop at all. But imagine what these football players go through every single day, and the coaches. "It's a coaching problem, blah blah blah." It's not. It's not the football players' fault either. Losing is how we improve. And what if you got bullied like this? Just imagine. I think we should just all stay positive and keep a positive environment and just cheer our school on no matter what. Now we have a message from our football players.
So, all the negative comments I get from not teammates, people at school, social media, like all the above, just kind of drives me to push harder and make sure that as a team we're doing better and that we can prepare for this next season and dominate.
So this is a video about how the hate that the modern football team gets makes us feel. Honestly, I don't think we really care. I just feel like we put in the work, and we know what's coming up, and we got a bunch of young guys, and we're gonna be great this year. And y'all keep talking, and we're gonna keep working.
So this is a message from our football players who didn't want to be on video, and this is what they said. Look, no one on this team, and I mean no one, appreciates the negative and frankly the bullying that's been thrown our way. We don't condone to it, and it's not something anyone should have to deal with, but we're not going to let it break us. Instead, we're using it as fuel and we're challenging that energy and that doubt and that criticism. We're not going to let it bother us. It's going to drive us to do better, be better players, be better teammates, and be a better team overall. This isn't about proving that bullying is wrong or right. It's proving to ourselves that we're capable of anything. We're going to work harder, train smarter, and show everyone that we can achieve when we're pushed to our limits. This isn't the end of our story, it's just the beginning of our comeback. Okay, now it's time for Coach Cook. How might you build the team to be better than before?
I think each year you go into it and you look at what went well and you look at what didn't, and you try to improve on it, right? You improve on the things or build on those things or realize how to utilize those strengths that you already have and how can we take advantage of them. And then you look at the things that didn't go so well or the areas that need improvement, and you take a really well-focused plan on how to improve those areas as well. So it's not necessarily one thing or another. It's just looking at overall uh, what can be better, fixing it, and then just really trying to build off those strengths. So, year one, we needed to get stronger, and we focused on that. And then I think this past year, our focus has just really been on the mindset and making sure we just come together as a team and as a program, and that we're supporting each other, and that we understand the importance of us being together despite any bullying or adversity or anything that anybody else has to say, because if we don't pick each other up, who will? Nobody else is going to pick us up. And so we're going to give each other confidence, and we're going to go out, we're going to compete each and every week, and I'm looking forward to it.
What message do you want to send to the audience watching this documentary about bullying, especially those who might be experiencing it?
I'd say usually, when bullying takes place, it's not because of you and who you are. People that tend to bully, usually it's something that they're dealing with or that they have going on, where they feel like it's necessary to attack or confront or what have you, people that they feel like they might be bigger or better than. Kind of like I said before, they try to pull others down to pick themselves up. But it doesn't make you any less than, like you are who you are, be confident in who you are and what you know. And just know that it's not because of you that they're bullying. It's really because of them and a lot of their insecurities. And they feel like putting you down makes them look bigger or better, but that's never the case. Just be you.
Our team has unfortunately experienced some negative behavior or bullying from other teams or schools. Can you talk about how that makes you feel?
It doesn't really bother me. It's kind of, I guess, expected, just because of the fact that we haven't had a whole lot of success the last 2 years and some years prior. But, I don't focus on that. Again, I can't control what people think or what people say about our program or about our players. The only thing I can control is how I come to work every day and the message that I give our kids. The only thing that I can control is trying to motivate them and helping them become a better version of themselves. And so that's what I focus on. For me, it's just focusing about the kids that we have and what's going to help them to be successful, and not people on the outside, because they're not all that important to me. The people in this building and in our program, those are the people I care about, and that's what I'm going to focus on.
Despite these challenges, what are our hopes and expectations for the team this year?
I think anytime you coach a group of young men or a group of young ladies, you always expect the best. And unfortunately, somebody has to win and somebody has to lose. But you never go into it thinking you're going to lose. At least I don't. I never do. As a player, as a coach, that's never ever been my thought process. And so you just try to take it a day at a time to prepare for the challenges ahead of you. You know it's going to be tough. You know there's going to be adversity, and you just try to prepare the kids as best you can for the adversity they're going to face, and giving them confidence to let them know that they can overcome any challenges and obstacles that are in their way. And so right now we're going through the spring, and we're working on coming together as a team and focusing on each other and how we can help each other get better. We talked about how iron sharpens iron, and just being really the best version of ourselves. So my expectation is to go out and have success. However, right now we're just focusing on getting better each day, really, and being the best version of ourselves and improving each day, rather than what's going to happen in August or September.
What message do you want to send to our fans who support us when facing adversity?
Thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for showing up. And a lot of times when, we don't reach the goal as a program or as a team, I talk to our players about how our fans deserve, better. And so we're going to continue to work to get better each and every day. And, we want to put a product out there on the field that you can be proud of. And I won't stop until that's the case. And so thank you for coming and supporting and being there and cheering. And please don't stop doing that, because it is motivation. And, we go out there, it's all about really the community in this school, and just making sure that we can go out and represent you well. And that's my goal, and I'm not going to stop until we've accomplished that goal.
Have you ever witnessed or been aware of bullying within a sports environment, either here or elsewhere?
I have, and again, it's something I think is very unfortunate. And as a coach, what you try to do is, make sure kids are focusing on things that they can control and what's really important, and the people that support them, more so than what anybody else has to say. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what anybody else has to say about you. It doesn't matter what they think. All that really matters is what you think and what you're capable of, and the effort that you're putting forth. And if you can focus on that, you can be the best version of you. You're not defined by what other people think.
What impact do you think bullying or negative attitudes from opposing teams or fans can have on players' performance and mental well-being?
I think it causes kids to struggle. Sometimes we live in a day and age of social media and so many other things where everything's kind of out there for everybody to see. And when kids focus on what's out there for the public to see more so than what they're doing or what's going on within their own program. It can kind of give them like a false sense of belittlement, where they don't think they're as good as maybe they are. And so it definitely can impact their confidence.
What are your thoughts on bullying in general, both in and out of context of sports?
I'm not a fan of bullying. I don't necessarily understand why people bully. It doesn't make you any bigger or better of a person because you bully somebody. Unfortunately, people try to tear others down a lot of times and make themselves look better.